Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. Spirits are in good humor. I was trying to pick up a coffee, but instead I talked to the television again. Amazing. I was thinking, a number of episodes ago, I talked about the fact that I wasn't sure what, for example, cherries were good for, because they don't participate in any recipes, and they're not all that valuable, and I have a cherry tree that's producing lots of cherries, and it occurs to me something I could do to increase their value is just throw them in the dehydrator. So I'm going to grab my dehydrators and bring them over to this end of the farm. I think the dehydrator takes a while, so it's not necessarily something that's worth setting up for automating yet. But if I just take the dehydrators and drop them off over here, then I could grab like a bunch of cherries, for example, and just throw them in the dehydrators and start making a little bit more money. And so that was just a random thing that I thought of to do, that I wanted to do, and we'll see how much some cherries come out of there for. Looks like we have some roe that's ready to go. So you know the drill. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, preserves jars are preserving once again. And yeah, the truffle oil maker is kind of the same kind of way. It doesn't happen very quickly, and so it's not necessarily efficient to have that attached to the automated hopper, now that I'm thinking about it. But that's okay. So let's see. We'll do a quick run around the farm to see if there's any other row to pick up. And there is. But yeah, I don't think Island Ingredients will fix itself on Monday. And I don't think we have any other quest going on. And we're kind of late in the week and there's not a lot to do. And so I think I might have some early days where we just end up going to bed super early in order to make progress on the long-term farming stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to dump a bunch of things that we have picked up today into the bin. And 10 a.m. This will be like record time for finishing a day in Stardew Valley. We were up for a few hours. It's time to go to bed. How much money did I make? A lot. 160,000. That's great. Let's see how we can do the next day. It's Friday. Spirits are happy once again. Anything exciting in the mail? Greetings from the Calico Desert, says Sandy. We'll grab that in case somehow I end up going downstairs. Let's see, today we got some more roe coming out over here. Still have not seen any seaweed come out of the lobster pond. I'm not sure how common it is. These guys had little smiley faces? No, smiley faces rather than hearts. What's the difference between smiley faces and hearts, I wonder? Maybe if they're at maximum hearts, they give you smiley faces? Or maybe smiley faces are just a variation? I'm not really sure. Gonna throw some truffles in here. Oh, dried cherries. I picked them up already. Okay, so they get done in a day. Okay, that's good. And how much did the dried cherries sell for? $17.50 for two. So that's like 800 or something for one. That's not bad. Alright. That feels like it's worth my time, and I'm getting rid of my cherries. Because the individual cherries don't sell for all that much. I guess there's 5 at a time that are going into a batch of dried cherries. But how much would 5 cherries sell for? We should be able to work out the math. 3 cherries were $2.64, so 5 cherries would only be a little bit more than that. We can work out the math, he says. Can I please talk to my chest? Thank you. Let's go back in and grab these apricots that fell on the floor. And I did not manage to harvest all the coffee beans in here. Okay, much better. I do have some open spots. Could get some more ancient fruit seeds, which honestly would not be a bad idea. Piggies, do you have to stand right in front of the chest? Dinosaur, You're also getting in the way. All the animals. Why must they get in the way? Okay, what was I just saying? Ancient fruit seeds, right. Let's go ahead. I put away all my seed makers, but I wouldn't mind having a few more of those guys. So let's get the seed makers back out. I think I put them in here. Oh, wow. I actually remembered where I put them. Let's get 4 seed makers back out. And I'll put them here. And it's a good luck day, so we ought to get a bunch of ancient fruit seeds from that. That won't take very long. And then with the ancient fruit seeds, I will be able to plant up the spots that are currently unfilled, and I can also choose to replace some of the coffee plants with something more valuable. Okay, I got 6 seeds. Yeah, let's do a few more. Alright. So we'll have those going. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Clunk, 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 clunk. Hi, animals. I was not trying to talk to you. I was trying to get back in the barn. Alright, ancient fruit seeds. Got a spot there, spot there. Looks like there's a spot here. And then I've got 3 more seeds, so let's just knock out 3 coffee plants. 1, a 2, a 3. And get some more ancient fruit seeds going there. And this is actually a place where speed grow would be nice. Except for I don't know that I own any speed grow anywhere. I might be able to conjure some up through the magic of the bone mill. So sure, let's grab some bones and throw them in the bone mill, and we'll see if any good fertilizer comes out. And then let's also get some stuff out of my inventory, because all of a sudden I'm showered with artifacts and cheeses and mayonnaise and minerals. Minerals, I guess, is mostly what I had in there. Okay, but we got some more ancient fruit seeds. I got another dwarf gadget, which I can store in here. But yeah, at this point, I think the possibility... yeah, I think the possibility of getting some more ancient fruits would be good. And I can see where I'm planting them. I'm just going to start like planting them in this line and then the line above it. And so that's the places that I'd want to put some speed grow fertilizer. But let's go ahead and get all these guys planted in here. And what else would I want to do today? I could always go to Pierre's and like buy the fertilizer too. That's a possibility. Because I don't think it costs that much. Do I have any other recipes that I can make the fertilizer? I can probably make. Deluxe speed grow takes oak resin. That's why I never make it. Just normal speed grow takes pine tar and moss, though. I can totally do that. So let's grab 3 pine tars and a bunch of moss and craft up some speed grow. And assuming the bone mill's not done, yeah, I'll just use this. More coffees for me. Clunk, 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 clunk. Hey, there's some iridium ore. That's a nice thing to get out of a geode. But I have these guys, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy. I'll need some speed grow. Okay, so those ancient fruit seeds will come in a little faster. We'll go ahead and drop that off there. Pick up my iridium and coffee. And it's probably the case that I have things that the furnaces should be smelting. So let's get a few more minerals out of my inventory. And let's get some smelting happening. We have plenty of iridium ore. So let's get it going. Plunk, 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 plunk. Great. That'll keep the furnaces busy for another day, I think. And then at this point, I don't know that there's a whole lot else to do with the day. It's Friday. I can't imagine what exciting things would be at the traveling merchant. But the merchant always adds a little spice to the otherwise sameness of certain days. Because you never know what's going to be there. So let's go check out what the traveling merchant has in the cart today. And this is also an excuse to run by the raccoons. How you guys doing? We're doing great. It's all thanks to me. I'm the reason they're doing great. Do. Topiary tree. That's interesting looking. Not interesting looking enough that I want to buy one to see what the decoration looks like. But in general, I do like topiaries. I'm not sure how much maintenance work it typically takes for a sculpted plant to keep up its interesting looks. This, by the way, is a fish pond that doesn't have a golden animal cracker that I'd like to add it to try to double the output. But yeah, I like topiaries in real life. I guess it's the long and the short of it. And yeah, actually, I'm not sure there's anyone in this neighborhood that has any impressive, like, topiary kind of plants that they maintain in front of their house. But I have lived in places before where people enjoy doing that kind of stuff. This one off-cycle coffee because I missed it once. Okay, but I think, once again, I've done... Oh, hey, we got more speed grow. Deluxe speed grow. I'm going to leave it in the bin over here, so that if I ever end up trying to grow some more ancient fruit, it'll be ready to go. But yeah, I think once again, I've done the work that I wanted to do today on the farm. And the most profitable thing I could do would be to go to sleep. So let's go to sleep. That's how we make money. Sleeping on the job. It's the job of a farmer. Another day closer to the next giant ancient fruit and pineapple crop. As well as diamonds. I should probably sell most of my diamonds at this point because they're worth a lot. Hey, and some ancient fruits wines are ready to go here somehow. I wonder if the other three are going to come in later. So I might peek my head back in there later in the day, because I prefer to have them all in the same cycle. Sure, just click one of these guys. Let's get more iridium ore ready to go. And then we can move on to gold ore, I guess. For a little bit more smelting. There we go. Clicking the right button. So difficult. Another battery pack. Okay, but let's try to remember to actually sell the diamonds today. Okay, these kegs definitely need some ancient fruit. We got more oak resin. Great. That means more kegs. That means even more ancient fruits turning into wine. Which means more profit in my pocket. Which means we're getting closer and closer to $10 million. Which means we'll be able to buy the remaining things that we need in order to get up to perfection. Which means we effectively win the game. Which means we celebrate with cookies, IRL. You're welcome to celebrate your own way, but I have a feeling I'll have some cookies if I finally achieve perfection in this game. Because cookies are good. Okay, I'm gonna dry some more cherries and things, but I've got way too much stuff in my pockets right now. Yeah, like literally filled up. I'm eventually gonna sell battery packs, I imagine. So I'll just go ahead and sell that one right now to get it out of my inventory. And the same with a little bit of some of this stuff in here. But some more of this can get stacked, as well as the row for the next time we need to preserve. This one truffle can get shoved in here. And I want to get some more cherries. Hi, Freenu! Let's get some more cherries. Turning into dried cherries. And I'm not even sure... Yeah, it is a day. Okay. Then I need to harvest more ancient fruits in here. So that's fortuitous. So yeah, more kegs, I think, is definitely like the most valuable thing for me to do right now. I'm not sure why I'm shaking these trees when they only have one fruit on them. I'm not going to bother with the trees on the left-hand side. But yeah, we have the resources now to get some more kegs going. Did I run out of geodes here? I guess I must have. I think I do have more geodes because we did another Skull Cavern run. And we get lots of geodes there, so let's continue dropping them through the geode crushers, because this is turning into money. And so for now, let's imagine that I had actually divided things up in a somewhat meaningful way. And so I will put 50 in here, and 50 in here, and then peek in here. Okay, yeah, this one's out too. So I'll put some in here, and some in here, and 50 more in here. Okay, great. Those things are all going. Automation. Do we have other things I should be automating? I feel like also I was in the middle of a thought. Right, kegs. Yes. I have the resources to make more kegs, which require copper and iron. I'm low on iron. I'm going to need to get some more of that. And wood, maybe? And coal, maybe? And oak resin. Some of these ingredients are not necessary. We'll try to make 18 more kegs. I managed to make 16, and then I ran out of iron bars. Okay, that's fine. Just means we'll need to get some more iron going. But let's get inkegerating. And that's about as much space as I can afford there, so let's start a new row down here. Oh my gosh, we're gonna make so much wine. We're gonna make so much money. What do you think, chicken? Oh, maybe it has the happy face because it's been half petted by the auto petter. I bet you that's what's going on there. And so rather than getting a heart, it gets a smiley face to say, I got a little bit of added happiness as a result of the pets. I think that must be it, because we got the auto petter. That makes sense. Okay, we've got some more minerals to sell, and mayonnaise, and cheese, and dried cherries, and bait I'm never going to use. And then I was talking about diamonds, of which I own 339. You know what? I think I can live with just 42 diamonds in storage, so let's go ahead and make another 222,000 by selling all those diamonds. Huzzah. And then, let's see. I should also take a look at kind of like the rest of my precious gemstones. Like, I don't need 113 amethysts. If I have more than 100 of something, let's go ahead and sell half of them off. White algae. I think this can be crafted into, like, algae soup recipes or something. I should take a look at this. If I'm holding a bunch of that, there's probably a way that I can make it more valuable than just by selling it directly. And so let's pop over to... Seems to me there's, like, a broth that I could make that presumably would be worth more. Let me take a moment to look through the recipes here. Pale broth, 2 white algae. So, just out of curiosity... 2 white algae sell for 50, and pale broth sells for 150. So yeah, I'm tripling the value of this algae. So let's do that. And then I can sell all those guys. So yeah, for some ingredients that I have, turning them into cooking recipes could be an effective way to get the most value out of them. But only the simple ones will I be willing to go through the manual work of like figuring out to do that. I see what looks like a bit of moss over here. Also, the ostriches really like to get lost all the way on the farm. Ratsu is gone over here. Wait a minute, I thought Ratsu was the name that didn't end up getting selected. I clicked the OK button and it randomized the name again on that screen. I'll have to review the video. But I thought it went past Ratsu on to the next name. But then that ostrich actually did get named Ratsu? I'm so confused. I think there's a bug in the UI somewhere. These are not important details for anything, really. Okay, another dwarf gadget. At this point, I have a number of them saved up that I don't think I need. Okay. Are there any other things that I have ridiculous amounts of that I should be selling? Mystic syrup I'm not doing a whole lot with. Maple syrup I'm not doing a whole lot with. Fiber. I'll have to do a little bit more research into... I don't need all these iridium bars. Like, the whole point of getting these was basically to... and copper bars. Okay, 2 copper bars sell for 180. There is a recipe to transmute copper into iron, I thought. Am I making this up? Here it is, transmute. It takes 3 copper bars to make iron. Okay, I'm curious if that is a profitable recipe. Probably not. 270 for 3 copper bars, and only 180 for an iron bar, so it is definitely not a profitable recipe to turn copper into iron, or in general, lower metals into higher ones. So let's just go ahead and sell some of our excess metal bars to try to push us closer and closer towards our final destination of $10 million. In here, am I ever going to do anything with all these cactus fruits? I can't think of any recipes that they participate in. So let's sell them. The sweet gemberries also sell for a whole lot, and I've just been storing them up. So let's sell them. But yeah, I'm kind of in the mood to speed things along towards our final destination today. Hence all the selling the items. I did a pass on some of this. Let's try to do another pass to sell some more of this. Fruit salad, rice pudding, anything that I don't think is like someone's favorite. Leah's favorite might be a salad, but that's okay. Spaghetti I don't think is anyone's favorite. Strange buns. I think there might be some other recipe that involves a strange bun that I might do with something. The Joja Colas I don't think are anyone's favorite. Let's go ahead and get those guys sold too. Here's a bunch more things just to get out of my inventory boxes. And I'm not sure why there's taro roots stored over here when clearly they belong in this chest. Silly Brian. I've got a bunch of old pineapples that we've been storing up for no good reason, so let's go ahead and just do that with them. I wonder if you can dry bananas as well in the dehydrator. I imagine probably. I think you can like dry all the fruits. Oh! Deluxe Speed Grow. I found it. I did have some. I'm a silly goose. Okay. I'm not sure how I missed that before. This is the chest where I expect to find it, so I'll leave it there for the future, but I'm not sure that we're ever going to use it. Maybe I'll end up selling it. Speaking of selling, the high-quality ancient fruits can just go in the bin, because I'm just using the low-quality ones to turn into wine, since the wine always starts out with no quality regardless. So let's sell those guys. And then... and I think I've probably done all that I care to do for today. So let us once again hit the hay. I heard a ding. It was for half of finishing the pineapple quest. Wow! I made over $1 million today. How exactly did I do that? The diamonds helped. The iridium bars, right. The iridium bars. Diamonds and iridium bars were like $500,000 right there. Okay. And what was in the other category that was so valuable? The sweet gemberries. Wow. Okay, all those rare seeds definitely paid off. And that's actually worth using quality fertilizer on, it seems like. Because a single sweet gemberry, that ends up being a whole lot. Okay, oh, and I forgot about the wines. Did the other Gold Star wines finish up? No, these are still Gold Star. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab 3 of my fairy whatevers. Some of the pumpkins have started to come in, the ones that were already watered on the first day. I want to grab 3 of these, and I also want to get some more gold cooking up while I see the furnaces available. But let's grab some wine out of here, 5 of them. And then we will go ahead and turn 3 more of these guys to iridium quality. And then they'll pop. Anytime now. There we go. And now I've got 5 more iridium quality wine. And the iridium quality wine just gets shipped. Let's click on that and that. We'll ship this. We'll ship that. We're making tons of money. We can start harvesting pumpkins, which will also be fun. Rest of the pumpkins there should all come together. Maybe we'll get lucky and get another giant pumpkin in this square. It's a possibility. Mushrooms or something else I could dry in the dehydrator potentially. But yeah, the dehydrator just takes so long. And the profits from the various fruits and mushrooms that we're dehydrating are not that great. That it's not going to be a significant source of revenue for the last weeks of the farm. And there's just a few pumpkins here. I'm going to leave them around just in case we get lucky with giant pumpkins, because I think the giant pumpkins end up being worth more in the 3x3 area than just the 9 pumpkins by themselves. So I might as well give it a chance for some of that to pop up. There's a sea urchin that popped out of the lobster area over here. 2 sea urchins, as a matter of fact. And my ocean chests. I could just go and, like, sell all of them. Apparently Silver Star pumpkins are just getting sold, because I don't have room for them elsewhere. There's another dwarf gadget to be sold. And we picked up a good amount of roe for the next time our preserves jars are ready to go. Oh, and I was smelting gold, but I actually need to be smelting iron. I'll try to remember to do the correct thing next time. And today is another traveling merchant day. And so I am going to run over to the traveling merchant. And possibly Sunday is the day that the raccoons reset. Or maybe it's like the number of days since the last time you completed a quest for them that they reset. I'm not sure which it is, but let's talk to the raccoons. Oh, it is Sunday, I think. Dried apples and pomegranate jelly. Dried apples and pomegranate jelly. I can do both of those things. Over here, retro catalog, I'm definitely not going to spend all that money on that. Dried apples and pomegranate jelly. Let's make it happen and see what the next reward is. So my apples are currently in here. Doot, 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 doot. And here's a pomegranate as well. We're going to need some fairy dust, which I am willing to spend. So dried apples and pomegranate jelly. 1, 2, 3, 4. So to dry the apples, first I finish up drying these things. Then I shove the apples in there. Then I finish them up immediately. Okay, I've got my dried apples, and for pomegranate jelly... Oh, I've already got a place ready to go. There's my pomegranate jelly, great. I'll have to tend to that when I come back, and I can shove 5 more cherries. Ouch. Come on. 5 more cherries in here for now. Okay, but now I believe I have the ingredients that the raccoons want. So let's see what our reward's going to be today. Hi, raccoons. I'm your best friend. Zing, zang, zoom, zizzle. Raccoon bundle complete. Take this. Broccoli seeds. Oh, boy. 25 of them. Can I trade broccoli seeds for something? I cannot. How much are they worth? 1,000. They're worth 1,000 money. I could also plant them. They are things to plant in the fall. We're already halfway through the fall. I don't really want to plant any more seeds. In fact, to ensure that I don't plant more seeds, let's grab all the seeds that we have in here and throw them in the bin before I think about it. There we go. Seeds, be gone. That's a pretty one. Which one is that? Fairy stone. Yeah, I like the look of that one. Okay. These were just cherries for doing, and right, I have a bunch of roe that needs going, but I also need iron ore for future, or sorry, I need iron bars for future keg creation. So let's make sure that those guys are ready to go. And apparently I didn't quick stack here. There we go. Okay, I feel like I'm being reasonably efficient with my time and processing a lot of goods that can be improved by processing before we ship them all, and so I'm feeling good about that. Okay, next up, my favorite task of the day. Trying to shove row into preserves jars. Wish me luck. Okay, and I think I managed to get all the preserves jars preserving. So that is good. Clunk, 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 clunk. More things being processed. Bippity boppity boopity. We need to grab some more iron ore to get smelting. We need to pick up our coffees. And then we got lots more things to sell, which is going to make us lots more money. We're 3/4 the way there. 7.5 million. And I'm making money now at the fastest rate that I've been making it thus far in the game, I think. At some point, I'm going to want to go to buy another 200 seeds at Pierre's to plant some more pumpkins, because they are actually quite valuable. So let's go ahead and grab those pumpkin seeds. And we'll also check out whatever quest is on the board. Ooh! Bring me 35 copper ores. And I actually have to gather the copper ores, okay. But that's for a prize ticket. I think the prize will not be worth it. But I'm kind of in the mood to do that. Pumpkin seeds I must have missed somewhere. Because it's the entire catalog, because I found Pierre's missing catalog, and so now he's not showing me just seasonal seeds, but he's showing me all the seeds in the world, and so I have to find pumpkins from this giant list. There they are. I did it. Don't panic, everybody. I found the pumpkin seeds. Okay, 200 seems like plenty. And since I have a quest to do for Clint, I bet you 30 copper. I wonder if I could find that at the quarry. It has been a number of days since I've been up there. So let's go up to the quarry and see if we can get lucky. Just mining copper at the quarry. And mining, what am I saying? I've got bombs in my inventory. Assuming the quarry is even like half full. Feels like a day to use some bombs. Alright, quarry. How are you looking over here? Honestly, kind of thin. Maybe I'll just mine the copper and let the rest of the quarry do its thing. Also, wiggle worms. Haha! Alright, is there enough copper here to fill Clint's quest? Say that 5 times fast. I don't think there is. We're at 20 of 35. And I think we're in the super mines. Can I find copper ore just like on these floors? I mean, presumably, yes. Yeah, here's some copper. Oh, and there's seaweed! Oh my gosh. The rarest thing in the world. Seaweed. Imagine that. Okay, if I were copper ore, I would be over here. And I can mine you just by killing bad guys, which is pretty amazing. We're at 30 of 35 copper ore. Okay, so we'll just find our way down. And in 1 more floor we could probably get this. In 2 more floors we could probably get this. Let's definitely drink a triple shot espresso, because the thought of walking all the way down at normal speed through this floor seems to me like a fate worse than death. I might be using a little bit of hyperbole, but only a little. Another seaweed! Okay, so apparently like floors 10 through 15 are the seaweed floors, and if I want more fish spawns, which I kind of do, that would be the way to go. Also, apparently, copper ore is the rarest ore in the history of Stardew Valley. Let's do this. Let's place a bomb here. Try to find a staircase down. No staircase! What? There's my stairway. Okay. Copper ore. If I were an ore, where would I be? Apparently not on this floor. Oh, 34, 35. I did manage to pick one up from a random rock. There we go. Okay, we completed Clint's quest. Clint's quest. It's impossible to say. I challenge you. I challenge you to say Clint's quest without completely tripping over your tongue, as I have done multiple times. Clint will be in here. Hi, Clint. You brought the ores I requested. Excellent. Seems these don't have any rare gems hidden inside. That's okay. Here's your ores back and your payment as processed. My payment includes 380 money and a prize ticket. And we get to see Clint in a little animation over here that I'm not sure that we could witness until we had the key to the city. Maybe if we stayed inside his house past 4 p.m. after walking in before 4 p.m., we'd be able to see that animation. Oh, 5 iridium bars. I can sell those for 7,500 money. See, we're making money. That was like $8,000 for a little bit of my time. Not bad. Okay, I own some pumpkin seeds, and I currently do have some spare spots on the farm where they could be planted. So let's go ahead and get some of the planting done now, and that way we'll have less of it that we need to do tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that's how things work. Great. Okay, iron. We have lots of iron. Smelt up all the iron. Automated machines. We have lots of automated machines. Let's walk past them and realize my inventory is full. I need to do something about that. That is empty enough to walk past the rest of the automated machines. Anytime I see a keg, it needs ancient fruit in it. Great. I now have seaweed again for the first time, and who knows how long. It's going to get stored there. And I probably have more places that I could plant some pumpkin seeds right now. Especially if I go ahead and harvest these pumpkins. Yeah, let's go ahead and harvest these guys. And I'll also hoe up these spots. That one. And that one. And we'll get some more pumpkins planted. And then tomorrow we'll get even more pumpkins planted. And everything will be great. And let's imagine that I have enough space to plant all the rest of the pumpkin seeds without doing any more hoeing. Because I don't really enjoy doing the hoeing. Okay. What are we going to sell? I'm going to choose to sell all the pumpkins. I'll sell some extra slime too. Why not? Cherry bombs. These things. Those things. Okay. I believe that is all the right stuff in my inventory for now. Tomorrow is going to be Monday. Hi, Orange. Which means we'll get a chance to look at the quest. During the night, Seppa gave birth to a baby cow named Koo. We made 200,000. Not bad. I'll take it. Yeah, we're getting close to 800,000 here. This is pretty amazing. I should try selling off more big batches of things. Stardew Valley Fair is happening tomorrow. Right. Let's say that. Let's say this. Let's say this. Pumpkins. No giant pumpkins, it looks like. That's okay. We've got an automatic fertilizer sprinkler thingy. Which will be auto-fertilizing. Oops, I missed this one. There we go. Auto-fertilizing some of the area over there, which is great. Alright, got those planted. So yeah, we'll definitely check on our quest-a-majiggers. Maybe we'll have Gus's giant omelet come along again today. In which case, I would be able to get that quest done basically immediately. Which is always fun when it happens. We got some more cherries ready to go over here. Let's throw some more cherries into the dehydrator. And we've got plenty of pumpkins over here. Hey, there is a giant pumpkin. Nice. Oh boy. So once again, it fits in a 3x3 area. Normally, 3x3 is 9, which means I would get 9 pumpkins from that. But instead, we'll see how many pumpkins we actually get from it. Okay, so I'm going to harvest all the other pumpkins. And then grab my pickaxe and do this. Pickaxe is the wrong tool. Axe. 23 pumpkins rather than 9. Okay. I've checked my calculator, and 23 is indeed bigger than 9. And so that was a total win. Okay, so actually, like, trying to go for giant plants, like, I don't know if there's a luck factor involved. Like, other than having 3 by 3 of the plants all at once, I don't know what causes that to happen, but it's definitely a worthwhile event. And so trying to make it happen, like, I wonder if you could do that with cauliflower in the early game. I guess you'd be manually watering, so you could easily have 3 by 3 patches. I did not buy nearly enough seeds, which is fine. But I thought I had more seeds than that. Alright, inventory is full once again. Let's deal with that. Okay, there's some of my inventory solved. There's some more of my inventory solved. Driftwood. I guess I'll throw in the recycling machine, since I don't feel like trying to bring it to Leah. Things you can do with driftwood. Okay, and let's do things out of order. Let's go check on Key's quest. Have I drunk a triple shot espresso today? It doesn't seem like I have. So let's do that. And I'll go check on the quest, and then we'll do a ton of harvesting. Actually, let's do a little bit of harvesting right now, because that finishes island ingredients. Another 16,000 money from that. Neat. So our journal is currently empty, which is a great state for it to be in. But perhaps it's about to start filling again. What do we got over here? Give 50 love gifts in a week. And make it to level 100 in Skull Cavern and can't eat or drink. I will take this quest, but I'm not sure I'm actually going to try to do it. I'm actually about to run out of time for recording, so I'm going to have to record the rest of this episode in a separate segment. So yeah, I'll decide on another day if I'm feeling up to doing that. But we have a lot of harvesting that needs to be done here, as well as inkegeration. And these are tasks that aren't necessarily interesting to watch. So, don't mind me, I'll be shoving ancient fruits into kegs, and also harvesting all the rest of the stuff on the island. Okay, all the ancient fruit and pineapples have been harvested. So now let's also go into town. Hi, kitty cat. And see what other quests we have going on after I do a little bit of clunk, 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 clunk kind of stuff. Inventory full. Why is the inventory always full? Probably has to do with me collecting all of these things and stuff. We're just going to sell the pineapples again. We'll definitely sell the minerals. We can sell that excess ancient fruit wine and the starred ancient fruits. But let's finish off a little bit of clunk, clunk. Clunk, 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 clunk. Okay, and then let's head into town and see what quest is on the big board. Come on, giant omelet. That's the big money. That's the quest I can complete instantly. And then that would be 2 bulletin board quests completed in the same day, which would be very impressive, if I do say so myself, and I do. So what do we got on the board? Oh, first of all, there's a prize ticket from finishing island ingredients. Crop order, ship 100 cranberries in 14 days. I'm not going to do that. I don't feel like doing any more fishing, so we're not going to take either of those quests, as it turns out. Remind me what's over here in the prize ticket booth. A houseplant! Oh boy! Just what I wanted. A plant for my house. That's what a houseplant is. Oh, I found a fried egg. Perhaps it was made out of an ostrich egg that someone accidentally used early in the game. I can't believe the raccoons came through with the ostrich egg after the fact. that's still... I get a real kick out of that. Okay, I have a few things that need to be sold. We're going to sell the fried egg that we just found. And I'm going to sell these things just so that I don't have to go and store them somewhere else. But what was I just thinking about? The houseplant, right. Most important thing ever. How does this houseplant look? Oh, it's pretty small. You know what? The cellar looks a little too... Yeah, I've got one of these houseplants down here. Let's put another one down at the bottom. That's good. It provides... no, it doesn't. It provides a blocking path. I can no longer walk down there. Change the houseplant. We've got to move it. Emergency, emergency. Ooga, ooga. Battle stations. Klaxon? Is that the name of the device that makes the awooga siren sound? I think it's called Klaxon. That's your trivia bit of the day. By yours truly. This one is run out of coffee. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, if you're out of coffee, then this keg can be put into service, making more ancient fruit wine. And I can hook up one of the dehydrators to more fruits. Yes, we are doing this. So let's grab a fairy whatchadoodle to finish up the ancient fruits, or not the ancient fruits, whatever fruits, cherries that are in here now. Hi, Ratsu. I understand you're there. I'm trying to talk to the dehydrator now. There we go. Okay, so I got these out. This dehydrator is going to get moved out in front of a hopper. And then I'm going to grab whatever fruit I have the most of, which appears to be oranges, and we're going to dry a bunch of oranges in here, and these coffee beans can just get moved over here. And then I can go talk to my automated whatnots and etceteras over here. And we are hashtag winning. Okay. I'm just going to sell the clay. All that stuff can be sold. The 10 cherries I could still manually put in the other dehydrator, so that's fine. Okay. I feel like we have done the things that we needed to do for today. Alright. And I will see you again when I record the rest of this video. How much money are we up to? We're now up to... Are we over 800,000? We are! Okay. Exciting. 3 hours later. Is that what the meme is? I'm not really sure. I think it might be from SpongeBob. I don't really know the origins. So remind me, it's only Tuesday. Give 50 love gifts in a week. I was thinking about this in the interim, and I might be able to do that. I would want to look at everything that I know people love. So for example, Lewis loves Autumn's Bounty, and I'm pretty sure I have one of those in here. Yeah. And then just do a similar thing, basically, for everybody in the list. I don't know what Robin loves. Marnie loves a diamond. That's easy to do. You love a fairy rose. That's easy to do. You love a fish taco. That's easy to do. So diamond, fairy rose, fish taco. I do have fish tacos in here. I have fairy roses over here. Any of these smaller stacks? I guess this is the smallest stack. Let's go ahead and grab that. This isn't going to matter. Diamond I was going to get. But yeah, I'm basically just going to go through all of my socials for people whose favorites I know that they love, and try to grab one of each of those things, and see where it gets me. Okay, what I did not anticipate is how much of an inventory management problem this is going to be. I'm trying to fill up my inventory with gifts that people love, and admittedly I should have emptied out my inventory a bit more, but it's pretty difficult to do. We have a number of days, so I don't have to gift everybody, but I'm gonna have to gift most people twice. It's gonna be challenging. Oh no, there's a festival going on. Ah, it's the Grange display. I'm such a dummy. Oh, no. That's like the worst possible timing. I think I have an extra chest, so I can just throw all the loved gifts in a chest, or I can craft one. I'd be able to craft one if I had inventory space to craft one. You know what? I can get space to craft one by doing this. And then... do I really not have another chest stored away somewhere? Okay, let's put my ancient fruit here for a moment. Let's grab some wood. Let's make a chest. Let's put the wood back. Let's put the chest down that's going to be everybody gifts. These are all gifts that various people love. Oh my goodness. Okay, great. And then I can clean up some of my inventory. Festival day. So I don't have basically access today, and I have to prepare for the Grange display too. Rats. I forgot all about that when I was preparing for today. Okay, well, that gives us a chance to run down here and click on a bunch of these things, which is always fun. Let's throw some more cherries in here. I'm not trying to eat the cherry, no. And what other things might I need to tend to? I did not mean to come in here. Something was occurring to me, which is cows. If you want to sell them, they only sell for 600 gold. Okay. I was wondering if selling the animals was also a plausible way as we get approaching 1 million. Just to sell off the animals, since we're not going to need them for products in the long run. What do you guys need? We'd feel more at home with the sea urchin. These guys produced 2 sea urchin for me the other day. So that's kind of funny that now they want it back. Everyone, look, fresh sea urchin. The lobsters are so happy. Great. Okay, I have a bunch of things I need to sell, and then I need to prepare a Grange display. Apparently. Are any of these things that I'd want to sell? Or sorry, bring to the Grange display? Actually, the truffle oil is a good artisan good, so I think I'll bring that to the Grange display. I would like to win and just see if there's any other useful prizes. So yeah, let me grab some of my best quality stuff. Okay, I got my stuff together. The festival's beginning. We can shop at the end after we win. We've already talked to everyone here in previous years. So let's place a bunch of things in here. I'm not even sure if I counted correctly. Sure, that looks nice. Let's do that. Alright, Mr. Mayor, I'm ready for the judging. Are you already finished? Yes. Let's do it. Am I in your way? Perhaps. Can I get in your way and then would you walk over there faster? Nope, apparently you're never going to try to push through me, unlike normally. Pierre's, That looks like a lot of stuff that he bought off of me. Let's see, we got this. Got some lovely cloth over at Marnie's. Got some fish over at Willie's. How to judge, Lewis. Return to the mayor for the results. Congratulations, you won first place with a rating of 108. 1,000 star tokens. Don't forget to clean up your display box. Okay, thanks. And then let's go see what we can spend the star tokens on. I'm not sure, there might be a rare crow here that I want to get, for example. But I think that's the only purposes. This rare crow I already own. I can buy a prize ticket. I'll take the prize ticket. Great. Okay, we spent our star tokens. Well, that was a fantabulous day. Let's leave the festival. And I can run around the farm and do some things again. Let's quickly try to distribute a few of these things back to where they go. These guys go in this chest. Most of the other things should stack, like the cauliflowers. Cherries! Right, I had more cherries over here, okay. I'll grab these. I guess I only need 5 more cherries, basically, to finish off drying off the cherries. And then I can run through here and click on all these guys. Alright, 5 more dried cherries go in there. No, I'm not trying to eat it. Oh, the dehydrator is still working. Okay, fair enough, game. Fair enough. Then I guess we're ready to go to bed after I ship some things. And tomorrow... Actually, I did not manage what I should do. I did not manage to go through everybody in the list for gifting stuff. So let's try to get some more gifts ready to go. I'll be able to drop these off tomorrow, but I'm going to continue going down the list. I got all the way down to... Who did I get down to? Shane. I didn't get to Sebastian. He loves a frozen tear. Harvey loves coffee, so frozen tear, coffee. Leah loves... These are some expensive gifts. Do I have a poppy seed muffin? I think I might have sold those off. I suppose... Yeah, I guess I'd have to give her a truffle. Because she only likes the driftwood. I was thinking she loved that. Alright. Okay, well, I will get these gifts together. Okay, I finished going through all the people that I knew what gifts they loved. I see that my ancient fruit wine is ready to go. So I'm going to do some of this as usual. Okay, and I think I got all those kegs filled. And I can run past here again. Clunk, 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 clunk. There's some coffees for me. Looks like another one of these guys is ready to go. Okay. Phew. We are doing the things and the stuff. That just came out of a... Right. And these coffees, right, came out of things. It's not that these were gifts that came out of this chest. How many things did I put in this chest? 12, 24. There's 25. So if I could give the same gift again tomorrow to everybody, which I can't quite do because I don't have all those gifts. Well, tomorrow, on Wednesday and Thursday, we'll get the 50 loved gifts. And... yeah, I might have to pull out a few stops to get the last few, because there's a few people that I don't know what they love. I think we'll be able to pull it off, though. I have high hopes. So, yeah, we'll look forward to that. But I guess that's going to have to be in a future episode, because the Grange display caught me off guard. So I'm going to say that I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Stardew Valley, where we're up to like 8.5 million. We're closing in on 10. For now, bye-bye.